Hello neighbor, this is Curt with etrailer, and today we're going to take a look at these K-Source universal towing mirrors with a single lens. We're going to see how they work with our 2024 Nissan Pathfinder. Now, towing mirrors can be an important safety piece to take with you whenever you're towing a trailer. They can be angled to help see the rear end of the trailer, which is going to help you out with reversing and maybe down a boat ramp, or when you're reversing into a tight spot or trying to maneuver it at a campsite or anything like that. The other great thing about them is that they could also help you see that elongated blind spot that you're going to have. A trailer often adds at least double your car length to your footprint on the road, so being able to see that much more when it comes to your blind spot is a huge advantage also. So as you can see through the factory mirror right now, we can obviously see down the trailer, but it's really hard to judge where the end of the trailer is actually at. Having a more outward angle like we do through the towing mirror just gives us a little bit more. It just helps us see the back end of that a little bit better for when we're backing it up. But it also is going to be able to see this entire space over here, the entire next lane, so that you can check that blind spot before merging. Now, attaching and removing the mirror is a pretty simple process. We've got these rubber straps along the back, and we've got these tabs in the front that are kind of going to fit in between the mirror itself and the housing on your factory mirror here. So we've got a couple on the top here and a couple on the bottom. Now, the teardrop shape that we end up getting on the Pathfinder mirrors, it's not really letting it kind of sit all the way up like this. No matter how tight I've made these straps, even to get them to still fit, they don't seem to grip around really well. But if I pull on it this way a little bit, it does a good job with that teardrop shape of kind of helping it slip off, as long as our rubber straps end up holding and gripping really well. But if I'm going to remove it, it's very simple. I got these tabs up at the top here. I'm just going to pop one out there, pop the other out here, and I can remove them. Now, the way that these are going to work is that we're going to have a couple of pivot points so that we can move this around really to any kind of shape we really need. So if there are multiple vehicles in your household that you tow with, a universal towing mirror like this can come in handy because you can really kind of use it on whatever mirror you want. But to put this on, the inside strap that's going to go around here is going to be adjusted longer because that is the widest part of the mirror. It slopes very narrow as we get out here, which is why you see this strap done so much tighter than our inside strap. So if I'm putting this on, I'm just going right up here, making sure those tabs go around the housing, just like so. And once I have that in position, I'm going to reach around, grab my inside strap, and get it up over that tab. I'm going to double check my front, make sure my tabs are still in place where I want them before bringing up my outside strap and hooking that into place. So these rubber straps do have some flex to them. So that is going to help if you wanted to get it tighter and get it on there. However, I have noticed that if you get it too tight, it is going to slip up here in the holders. So like for instance, this inside strap one, if I had it any looser, it might pop out like that and I would lose the strap completely. So it is pretty important just to make sure that you get these really kind of as snug as possible without making them so tight that it looks like, you know, the straps are screaming against the stress, because it is possible that they're going to slip out of this, especially if you're on the road, you know, in high speed. Towing mirrors are going to vibrate a bit. Obviously, there is going to be some vibration to it. So this is a set of mirrors that I would probably double check every once in a while as I'm going down the road, just to make sure that my straps and everything are staying in place. So all in all, I do think that this is a decent towing mirror for the Pathfinder. I have, however, done a fit of a towing mirror from K-Source that is very similar to this, but it has a ratcheting system in the back. For me, that type of towing mirror on the Pathfinder actually works a little bit better, and those are available right here at etrailer as well. But if after watching this video you decide that these are the towing mirrors for you, and you get them and you have the opportunity to use them a few times, please share with us what you think about them in the comments below. We'd love to share that experience with other neighbors so they can make the best decision for themselves. Once again, this is Curt with etrailer. Thanks for stopping by.